Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. This is a 3-pile pick-a-pile reading for the Healing Energy Sessions. I have 3 piles here, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Today's question is, how can I make things better between us? So you might have gotten into an argument or some sort of scuffle with somebody, and you'd like to make things right, but you're not quite sure how you can do that. Hopefully this reading today will help you find a trigger to help you to heal this situation on your own. I would like to say, do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. These readings, they may or may not resonate. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos as somebody out there might find them useful. Also, to my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. So we do like to radiate with that true love energy around here. Happy and friendly and loving types with nothing to fear because we are calm and we are cheerful. At least we try to be, right? So I do have these 3 piles to choose from. Hopefully whichever pile you choose resonates with you. And if it does, I'll see you at the end with advice from the universe and from Buddha. Hopefully we can see what they have to say in this pick-a-pile reading in regards to how can I make things better between us. So if you need more time to figure out which pile resonates best with you or is basically calling out to you, go ahead and pause the video. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start here with pile number 1. Okay, so here's pile number 1, and the question was, how can I make things better between us? Let's find out. Okay, so I do see we have the wolf paw. This represents freedom and guidance. You or a person that you're dealing with could be dealing with having a hard time, finding their freedom in the situation they're in. They might be seeking some sort of guidance in order to help them through the situation. But the wolf paw does represent freedom and guidance. Perhaps somebody here is needing some guidance. Maybe that's you, because that's why you're here. So let's find out what we have here in the cards to start. Let's see what's going on. We have the Devil, the Queen of Pentacles, the Fool, the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Hats, the Ten of Swords, the Strength card, the Eight of Pentacles, and finally we have the Eight of Rods. All right. I see that we have 3 major arcanas here. We have the Devil, the Fool, and the Strength card. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or a Leo, or an Aries. Let's start from the beginning. So we have the Devil card here, right? So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or there's some kind of negative or toxic energy here. The toxic energy could be involving this Queen of Pentacles. This is a mother. The Queen of Pentacles is usually grounded and stable, rooted, financially secure, provides safety for the family. But this Queen of Pentacles has some negative devil energy. It seems that this Queen of Pentacles also is wanting to move in a different direction, to take a leap of faith in regards to something from the past. She's reflecting on the addictions and the problems that she's had, and it could be involving her family or a child. But she does want to take a leap of faith in the situation. I also see that somebody here has planted some seeds of intention, and they're trying to nurture them. They're trying to watch them grow. And it appears to be a King of Cups. The King of Cups is very emotional. He doesn't really show his emotions, but he has a lot. This is Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This person is looking forward to have some sort of union with a soulmate of some sort, right? They're looking to move things possibly into a more committed connection, right? Now, with this devil energy right here, this person could actually be, you could be dealing with somebody who's actually younger than you, somebody who's trying to build their pentacles possibly, save money, because they want to offer something to somebody. It appears there's also a message that is wanting to come into possibly this Queen of Pentacles, a message of emotion. Could be coming from that Page of Pentacles. A small offer of stability. But we have this Ten of Swords here. And this person is wanting to make these offers because of betrayal of the past. But it appears that somebody is walking away from the betrayal, not wanting to deal with it anymore. Taking a new leap of faith into another direction. Possibly with somebody from the past. This king who's waiting to watch his manifestations grow, or his seeds that he had planted, you know, this king who's nurturing those seeds, could be dealing with a Leo, because we have the Strength card here. This person could also be trying to have the strength, to have the patience to nurture these seeds. This person is working on himself though right now. Possibly, you know, their pentacles or finances, or even themselves, you know, trying to find stability within themselves, balancing themselves. I do see also that there's going to be a message coming in passionately about this Four of Wands energy. The message that will come in will come from this King of Cups. So either you can be this Queen of Pentacles, or you can be this King of Cups. Yeah. So if that sounds like your story, then I'm going to move on to pile number 2, and I'll see you at the end for advice from the universe and from Buddha. Pile number 2 is next. Okay, here's pile number 2, and the question is, how can I make things better between us? Let's find out. Alright, so we're starting out here with the buffalo skull, and this represents sacredness and reverence for life. So somebody could be realizing that their reverence for life is sacred to them, okay? Maybe they didn't look at themselves this way before. Maybe they were very toxic, right? Maybe they were not taking care of themselves, doing toxic things, putting their own life at risk, right? I think somebody has come into their own realization that they do actually hold life as sacred, right? Even though they also realize that we are, this is just a 3D and this is all an illusion, they do understand that the time here in this 3D, the time on Earth, is precious to them. Let's see what we have in the cards here. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Two of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Rods, the Tower, Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, Nine of Swords, the Six of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So I do see that we have two major arcanas here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and then we have the Tower. For this pile, somebody in the past may have had an opportunity to have the Ten of Pentacles. They moved forward on the Wheel of Fortune, right? Or what they thought might have been, the right road to take. This person made a choice to start something new financially somewhere, right? Because they thought that this could be their future, that they saw this person to provide stability to them, right? So basically they went towards the money, basically, right? This person started something brand new, a new adventure somewhere. But that adventure turned out to be, to turn into the Tower moment. There was destruction, demise. Something came down hard on them. They went into this as a page because they didn't know any better. And the Tower moment fell down on them to teach them a lesson. They could have had some sort of start with a Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male or female energy. The Queen of Swords is, a very intelligent person. She's very analytical herself, just like the King of Swords. But she's a little bit more forgiving. She's always there to hear what a person has to say and possibly forgive them for, whatever. But this Queen of Swords, she gives so many chances. And if you don't come at her right, she may just cut you out of her life. It appears that somebody did bring an offer to this Queen of Swords, an offer to move forward. Or this Queen of Swords actually made an offer to somebody, yes. This Queen of Swords did make an offer of stability to somebody to move forward on that Wheel of Fortune with them, but something happened. And she ended up being up in her head about it, unable to sleep at night, sad and worried and upset. She was dealing with somebody from the past, but that past person ghosted her or deserted her. Left her feeling out in the cold. The person who did this to her was a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This King of Cups, though, he was the one that had the Tower moment. He also feels a loss over this situation. He may have started something new with somebody from the past, moving forward passionately, thinking that this was the way to go, but it wasn't. It was the Queen of Swords that he would have had this Ten of Pentacles with if he had made the right decision to move forward with this person, but he didn't. And this left the Queen of Swords heartbroken because the King of Cups ended up moving forward with somebody else from the past. Left the Queen of Swords feeling left out in the cold. But he did get his karma because the Tower moment came down for him for making the wrong choice and for hurting the Queen of Swords. And after this Tower moment, now he realizes how precious life is, how serious heartbreak is, right? And that, time left here on this earth shouldn't have to be dealing with heartbreak. So, if this sounds like your story, then I'll go ahead and see you at the end, and we'll get messages and advice from the universe and from Buddha. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile number 3. Okay, here's pile number 3. And the question was, how can I make things better between us? Well, let's go ahead and find out what your story is. Alright, so we have the spider. And the spider represents creativity and balance. You may be dealing with a very creative person who's balanced, right? Or you may be this type of person. Very creative and balanced person. I also see here that somebody may be stuck in a situation, unable to figure out how to remove themselves, but I'm also seeing that this is the spider. The spider created the web, so the spider can remove itself from the web, right? Let's see what the cards say. 9 of Pentacles. The 8 of Cups. Knight of Cups. The Hierophant. The 2 of Wands. Page of Swords. The Devil. 7 of Swords. The Hanged Man. 2 of Wands. Queen of Cups. And Justice. Okay. So I do see here we have 4 major arcanas. We have the Hierophant, we have the Devil, the Hanged Man, and the Justice card. Let's go ahead and start from the beginning. Somebody's in a situation where they have wish fulfillment, or they had wish fulfillment. They were in this situation. But they walked away from the situation because there could have been problems with addictions, deception, or just just addictions that were not serving them, definitely. The person who was dealing with these addictions walked away. This person is the Knight of Cups, or could be relaying a message of emotion somewhere. He walked away from a Nine of Pentacles situation. This is a single person, a single lady usually in the tarot. They they refer to this card as the single lady card, you know, that she's stable, she's grounded, she's rooted, she's secure, she doesn't need anybody's help, right? This Knight of Cups walked away from her. He walked away because he's married. He may not have said this or anything, but he walked away because he's married, or he got into a marriage. But he does see somebody from the past as his future. And if you look at this card, you guys, you see somebody in his future. Look at that, he's holding one of the rods, but there's another hand on the other rod. So there's another person involved here. Yes, somebody from the past. This person, though, is watching somebody, right? This person, this person is spying on somebody. It might be this Knight of Cups who got married, might be spying on either the past mate, or they might be spying on this lady, this single lady here, which I'm feeling that this is what the situation might be. Yes, devil energy. This is a sign of Capricorn. So somebody is possibly spying on another person because they have an addiction. They have an addiction to this single lady. There's some reason why the single lady, you know, they're feeling some attachment to this person. And it might be a negative attachment, like codependency, right? I also see here that this devil energy brought on the Seven of Swords. This person walked away because it was deceptive what they were doing, right? If it was this Knight of Cups who was involved already with somebody, he was trying to get away with something, trying to get away with, you know, having his cake and eat it too, but something happened and he was forced to walk away. And after this message of emotion was possibly relayed, he ended up being caught up in this hangman mode because something just wasn't right here. There was deception, codependency. Somebody felt deceived because they had to walk away. This person sees a future, though, with this Nine of Pentacles lady, this person that he walked away from. But he's involved with the Queen of Hats. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. See, this person is involved with this Queen of Hats, but is thinking about someone else. And he's watching that other person. That Nine of Pentacles lady is a Libra, indicated by this Justice card right here. From beginning to end. This is the person who's being spied on. It could be a Libra, single lady Libra. All this person can do really right now is just spy on them because he got himself into some mess here. Yeah. Knight of Cups. Got married to the Queen of Cups. Not really a good match. This person is immature, unknowing. They got involved with the Queen here, and it didn't work out because of the immaturity level. Right? Yeah. So if this sounds like your story, then I'll go ahead and see you guys at the end, where we're going to get some advice from the universe and from Buddha. I also have some extra information for you there. So yeah, I'll just see you guys at the end. All right, see you there. Okay, thanks for making it to the end. I do have the Buddha Wisdom Shakti Power cards, so we can get some advice from Buddha. I also have the Surrender card, so we can see what we need to surrender in order to help us in this situation. I did want to give you guys a message that today happens to be the night of the emergence of the Scorpio new moon. So it's a good time to put out your intentions of forgiveness and manifestations, right? Positive energy. It's also good to possibly go out there before the actual moon comes out and welcome the emergence of this new moon in Scorpio. This is just something that I do, okay? I like to go out and show my appreciation to the moon and the emergence of the full moon. And when the full moon arrives, I'll speak out my manifestations into the universe. This is my technique, all right? You can do it any way you want. You might have your own special way. You might be able to look up something and see how you can do it. But I like to use just the natural form of the power of my belief and my word. It's just always something that's worked for me. The main thing here, though, is that when you do show your appreciation and you do speak out those manifestations, or however you're going to do it, the main focus here is that you have that power of belief in you. You can't go out and try manifesting something or forgiving something or somebody or whatever if you don't believe it. You might be able to speak it out, then you might walk away and go, well, what if? Okay, yeah, you can't do that. You have to absolutely believe that you can bring these manifestations to fruition and that you deeply down in your soul can forgive those that you are wanting to forgive, right? If you can't communicate it to those that you want to communicate it to, you can speak it out to the universe, ask your angels for help, and possibly you can get the assistance you need, or get that epiphany, or something will come to you to make you realize that, yes, it's time for me. It's time for me to move forward. It's time for me to, just move on with my life and trust that the universe will bring your manifestations to fruition, or the universe will bring you some sort of epiphany or whatever, right? All right. So let's go ahead and get started with the advice from Buddha. We're going to pull advice from Buddha and one card from the Surrender deck. One card from each, okay? I don't want to overwhelm everybody with all kinds of healing, right? This should be enough for right now, right? I think so. Not trying to overwhelm anyone. I did pre-shuffle these cards, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle one more time, just so we can get the advice from Buddha, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and pick a card from here. This is advice from Buddha. All right. Just set these right here. This is what we need to surrender, what the universe suggests we surrender in order to help us know how to make things better between us, right? Between whoever we're thinking about. Right here. All right. First of all, let's see what Buddha has to say, right? A devotee. The number 15 card. This card reduces down to the number 6. I've never gotten this card. A devotee. The number 6 represents the lovers, right? Major Arcana is the lovers. This could be somebody from your past. Offering his gift of song. Your skills are the gift you can share with others. Offering the gift of song. Oh, you guys. 2 songs came to my head right now. Don't forget to check the afterthought songs because I'll list them below. Those songs will be part of this reading. Okay? Make sure that you check them out. When you're checking the timestamps, you will find those below. Just got another song. Darn, dang, all these songs are coming to me right now. Let's go to the book. You know what I'm seeing here, you guys, is that you might be involved with somebody who really has a deep affinity for music, right? This person loves music. They may relate very well. I just saw 3311. Oh, and by the way, when I was shuffling these cards before I started the end, I did see 1144 also. So we have 2 numbers that might resonate, 3311 and 1144. Okay, just as a side note. All right. This person, a devotee. Let's find out. I'm really curious about this. Okay, let's see. It opened right to the page. A devotee offering a gift of song. Like the origin of a great river, a spiritual practice springs up and flows out of us to create a fertile life, to work in the spirit of puja, all right, with the deities and demons of the ethereal world, where there are always offers given at the start of the practice to help to initiate that flow. Right, you guys. Before I'm, going to put out my manifestations and my forgiveness, I'm always offering, my appreciation to the moon, right? Show the moon my appreciation to initiate that I'm going to be making manifestations, like I just said, right? That's what this book is saying. They can be in a physical form, such as food and wine, soft fabrics, and beautiful things like pearls, jewels, or by intentions, right? Intentions, you guys. through music and prayer. Prayer. Fierce deities like offerings of a fierce nature, meat, alcohol, and fire. But benevolent deities love the sweet and beautiful, right? In Buddhist Thangka art, offerings are painted below deities to express respect for the principle that you have to give and empty yourself in order to be able to receive. If you make space inside, your light will flood in. If you make space inside yourself, the light will flood in. Here a practitioner sits at the edge of a lake of tears that the Bodhisattva Avalokitesvara shed when he saw the suffering, of the world. He sits at his guru's feet, playing his guitar, offering music. Offerings are consciousness in action. With them, a practitioner shows the intent to acknowledge the gifts that are being given or requested. To get the attention of a teacher and show that you are serious, it is helpful to give first, just like in greeting a person you hope to establish a relationship with. If you give even a little thing, like just saying hello with a smile or a present, it opens the other person's heart and their love will flow to you rather than sit and expect the world to give to us. It is always best to be the giver first. You will get more of a response. Oh, yes. How can I make things better between us? Well, it appears here that somebody has given a lot to you. They were devoted to you, right? They offered you all kinds of things to show you their devotion to you, their love to you. You may have took it for granted. You may have never even brought this person anything or showed them any form of love or appreciation for them. One way that Buddha is saying that you can make things better between you guys is to possibly come in with like a token gift. Just show this person how much you care about them. I just saw 3744, you guys. It reduces down to 1144. That's twice. We don't reduce master numbers, right? Gosh, you guys. It's the second synchronicity of 1144, all right? Anyways, somebody has been devoted to you, all right, and they have given you all they can, and it appears that you may have depleted their offerings. You know, they have lost faith in this because they might have given you their all, and you gave them nothing. You just took from them. So Buddha's telling you, in order to make things better, perhaps it would be nice if you came back and showed a token of your love to this person, if that's what you want, right? If you love this person, you need to show them you love them, possibly with just a little token gift. It could even be just like writing them a song, writing them a poem, not something that you've copied either, something that you've written from your heart, right? Unless, of course, it's a poem that you are really attached to or that you resonate well with, and you know, you can make sure you tell that person, this is my favorite poem and this is how I feel about you, or something like that. Or even singing them a song of love, right? Offering his gift of song. Yeah. Your skills are the gifts you can share with others, right? You have special gifts. You may have a beautiful voice. You might be a really good writer, poet, right? Maybe you can get one of those like little notebooks from like, the store and possibly write a book of poems for somebody and tell them these are the words or these are the things I've always thought of you or something like that, You don't even have to spend money to do this. Maybe you have a pad of paper or a book or something somewhere. Maybe you can create something yourself. A song is a creation, right? So it doesn't have to be a song, it could be anything. Creating something from the heart to show someone you love them, right? Oh, I'm feeling all heartfelt right now over that. All right, you guys. Let's find out what you need to surrender in order to help you to, make things better between you and this other person. Yeah, surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and be surrounded by positive people. So maybe you're in a relationship right now that's really, really toxic. And all you can do is think about this devoted person here. There's some reason that you're not letting this go. Toxicity. Toxicity involves putting toxins in your body. You might be resorting to alcohol or drugs. You might have some sort of addiction that you need to let go of. You might be in an unhealthy relationship, codependency. You may be codependent on somebody that's toxic. This could be a relationship. It could be a family member, a friend, any kind of relationship. Okay? You could even be addicted to a toxic work environment, right? But if you're in a relationship that doesn't serve you, or you're with somebody who is unavailable, like possibly um, uh, being with people who are already married or taken, this is not good. Okay? The universe is asking you to surrender these unhealthy relationships. There's somebody out there that's devoted to you, and you might be in a relationship with a toxic person. Maybe you're with this toxic person because you feel that this is the best you're going to get. But that's not true. No situation you're in is the best you can get. All right? We can all advance into some higher energies in our life, right? We don't have to stay stuck where we are. All right? We weren't born to be stagnant. We were born to excel. And if you're in a relationship that's leading you nowhere, doesn't serve you, or even it's messing with your health, it's time to let go. It's not good for you. You need to surround yourself with people who treasure you, people who see your worth. Oh my God, you guys. Unbelievable. I just saw 4444. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. I think your environment is very toxic right now, and there's a lot of people in your environment who do not treasure you, right? They take advantage of you. Maybe you're a kind person and they take advantage of your good nature, or possibly they are toxic. Um, they could be enabling you, giving you drugs, alcohol, showing you a good time, whatever, but it's not what's going to satisfy you in the long run. And the universe is telling you that you need to surrender these people and these toxic activities and surround yourself with people who treasure you. Because people who are enabling you or putting you through these toxic situations, um, they're not actually, they don't care about you. They don't love you. They don't care about your health. They don't care whether you live or die because they're enabling you, right? They're keeping you tied down. And especially if they're giving you drugs and alcohol, they're just trying to shorten your life for you right there too. Do you want that? I don't think so. Especially when you have somebody in the background here who's ready to give you all of their love. They're devoted to you. At least they were. Because things are not good between you two, right? Mm. Things are not good between you two because they saw that you might have been toxic. And they didn't want toxicity in their life. They surrendered unhealthy relationship with you because they know their self-worth, because they love themselves, because they know that they receive unconditional love from the universe. And they are also capable of giving that unconditional love, but they only want to give it to somebody who treasures them, by somebody who is a positive person, optimistic about life, somebody who wants to live, you know? Oh my God, you guys. Jeez. I just saw 47, 47. That's 1111, you guys. This person who's devoted to you, that's your soulmate. And you may be involved with in a karmic situation that's you might be going through cycles over and over again because you're not releasing this toxicity from your life. And if you don't surrender these unhealthy relationships, you may lose that opportunity of a lifetime, that opportunity that people strive their whole life looking for, this relationship, to find that ultimate soulmate, the real soulmate, the one that God brought to you as a gift. People search their whole lives for that. And your time is now. So how can you make things better between you guys? First of all, you need to surrender unhealthy relationships. You need to surrender all that toxicity out of your life. You need to go through a friend, family, relationship cleansing. You may have all sorts of toxic people around you. This person will not allow you into their life if you have that surrounded by you. Sometimes it's just time to let go of the past. It's time to grow up. It's time to be a man or a woman and fess up to your responsibilities, Take responsibility for your own actions finally, right? Accept that you made a mistake and possibly ask for forgiveness. Not from just this person, but from yourself. Forgive yourself for hurting yourself and for allowing people to take advantage of you. Forgive yourself for possibly hurting others. Forgive yourself for staying in these toxic situations for longer than necessary. Forgive yourself for hurting yourself, for preventing soul growth. Forgive yourself for not seeing your own self-worth. And forgive your subconscious, your soul, for turning your back on them. Or you turn your back on it, whatever, I don't know how you call that. And you don't really need to ask for forgiveness from the universe or from God, because we are all forgiven, regardless of what you've done. Yeah. Somebody's waiting for you. That's all I can say. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for the new you, not the old one. Wow, I feel all kind of trippy, like in my heart space right now. I feel like really, yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Don't forget to put your manifestations out there and know that you are forgiven for all the shit you did, but you can also ask for forgiveness. And you can also forgive all the people in your life who have hurt you or deceived you. Don't worry. The universe will take care of things that need to be taken care of. You don't need to. You need to take care of yourself. Yeah. You need to take care of yourself and just relinquish all these toxic people, and maybe don't one-up anybody anymore. Don't do that. Know that you don't have to one-up anyone, because the universe has your back. You shouldn't have to feel like you got to get back at them. You don't need to. You don't need to. Why waste your energy on people that don't even deserve it? Let the universe take care of that. Relinquish all your burdens to the universe. And the universe will definitely have your back, as long as you are honest and true to your own heart, right? You don't have to be honest and true to anyone. The most important, number one person that you should be honest and true to is God or the universe. Second in line is yourself, because, you know, you love yourself, yes, but God or the universe, whoever you pray to, loves you unconditionally, and that's what the universe is trying to teach you to do for yourself. Give yourself that unconditional love that you deserve, so you can bring that sort of energy into you from others, right? You will attract that. You will attract what you are, right? Because you're only as good as the people who are surrounding you. So if you're around a bunch of toxic people, drug addicts, thieves, liars, cheaters, deceivers, that makes you only as good as them. It's a lonely road to success. And sometimes you have to take that road alone. And you got to cut loose of all these toxic people. You can't take everyone with you. You only take the people who are worth it with you. Because the toxic people will drag you down. They don't want you to make it. They don't want you to succeed. They don't. Because they don't have the will or the power inside them to succeed themselves. So to see you succeed would just kill them inside. But you'd be teaching them a lesson. Not a bad lesson. A lesson as in, look, I got myself out of that. I started taking care of myself. You can too. Right? So before you can actually make things better between that special person in your life, you must heal your heart. You must heal yourself. Because if you're meant to be with this person, it'll happen. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Oh my gosh. I have like 10 songs in my head that I'm going to have to choose. I'll choose 2 at the most. You know, I don't want to be making a big old list of songs here, but yeah. So hopefully that helped you guys out. Hopefully something will be triggered inside you to help you find your own answer. Okay, because I am not the answer to everything. I'm just a trigger. I'm just a messenger. And all I can do is give you my opinions, tell you what the universe says, your spirit guides, and that's it. Because you are the creator of your own destiny. I cannot stress that enough. Not anyone else, but you. Okay? I'm sending out unconditional love to those who view this video. If you didn't love yourself or didn't feel like anyone loved you, I love you. Okay? And I'm sending out unconditional love energy to you, straight from my heart space. I believe in you, and I believe that you can succeed. Whew. That was like so deep, you guys. Shit, man. Oh my god, I gotta stretch after that one. I don't know where all that came from, but hopefully you guys got a message out of that. Let's try to keep it true love energy around here, right? Happy, friendly, and loving, with nothing to fear because we are calm and we are cheerful. Whew. You guys, you got this. You do. Alright? So, my name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.